to speak with singers, musicians, players of instruments. Now, Andre Nathaniel Jack, he first showed musical inclination from the age of 5. Now, he's embarked on a journey that took him throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean, playing for both local and international recording artists, including the likes of Ron Canoli, Helen Baylor, and Martha Munizi. Now, he is dealing with dreams, and Ralph Walton Emerson said, "Dare to live the life you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true." We're very happy to be speaking with Andre Jack this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Being a musician based in, from Trinidad and Tobago, what is that like?
Well, being a musician in Trinidad and Tobago has its challenges, especially seeing that the type of, or the genre of music that I am in. I play local jazz music, which does not have as wide an audience as soca or other styles of music. So it has its challenges.
But you're going forward, you're daring to dream, you're daring to believe. What is this event that you have posters for?
Okay, well, Dreams the Concert Experience first started in January 2016 when I was accepted to study a Master's of Music at the Institute for Contemporary Music, London. And I was thinking of ways to come up with this money because, of course, when you're dealing with London, England, you're dealing with pounds. And it's very expensive to take on this type of event here. And I decided, you know what? I've been doing this for a long time. I have many friends in music, and I'll just take the leap of faith and have a fundraising concert. So that's what Dreams was based on, largely.
Why that institution to go to for studies?
Yes, well, a lot of people ask me, why you don't go to the States, or why you don't go probably do a teaching course. But I've had experience in Europe working on the cruise ship. I love the lifestyle. I love Europe. It's a different culture, and it's something that I've embraced. Also, a colleague of mine attended the university, and he had amazing things to say. And I just decided this is the next step for me.
So what goes through your mind as you apply and you're hoping, your boss will want 2 prayers on it, and then you say, okay, yeah, and you get a letter saying that you're accepted?
Yes. Well, of course, I'm elated. I'm ecstatic. I can't believe. At the time I was working on the cruise ship in St. Martin. We are docked in St. Martin. So I ran to call my mom. Mom, I was accepted, finally. This is what I've always wanted. And then, I won't say my joy turned to sorrow, but reality kicked in, because it was not just a matter of there's no gates in over there. So I had to put some plans in place to make this happen. And Dreams the Concert Experience was the main plan.
So from 2016, we're in 2017 now, we're looking at the 25th of June. Where does it take place?
Yes, it takes place at the Lord Kitchener Auditorium at Napa in Port of Spain. Very nice venue. I could have done it in other places, but I always dream big, and I wanted to do it in the best place possible. And thanks to the Ministry of Community Development, I was able to have that.
Who are some of the people who are going to be sharing the evening with you on stage?
Right, so the cast of Dreams, the Concert Experience, is a huge one. One which comprises of my musical colleagues from all over. We're talking about some of the best in gospel, R&B, and jazz. You have the likes of Samuel Dyer, the soul soprano, Letitia Sylvester, Nathaniel Hamilton. Also, some of the best in local jazz. You have Dean Williams, Tony Woodruff, Kashif Wilson, Michael Salcido. And of course, I have a treat, an international treat, Elon Trotman from Barbados, who was actually the headline act for Tobago Jazz this year. He will be coming to join in the event. Yeah.
How does it feel to say, okay, well, these people are participating, these people are helping? The fact that they said yes in the first place?
Well, I've worked with these people for many years. And in a sort of way, I've helped them fulfill their dreams. So it was a no-brainer for them to say, Andre, I'm coming to support you. So, for instance, Letitia Sylvester, she's studying in the States. She's flying down for the weekend to join me in this event here.
What are some, so jazz is a road that you've decided to take. Who are some of the influences that you have?
Well, my local influences would be Clive Zander, jazz pianist, Carlton Zander, his brother. You have Michael Lauchitong, also known as Ming, who is the pioneer for the Trini Jazz project. On that project, you have Dean Williams, an amazing guitarist who have been very fortunate to study under and be a part of his quartet. We've been to many jazz festivals throughout the Caribbean. Anthony Woodruff, he was my lecturer at the University of Trinidad and Tobago. I am a graduate of the Bachelor's of Fine Arts and Performing Arts program there. So I have lots of influences. And then, of course, there's the bass greats of the world. So we have Jaco Pastorius, we have Victor Wooten, the list is long, Nathan East. So there are a lot of people that have been able to pull information and draw inspiration from as well.
What kind of support group do you have? And I ask that because you talk about Tony Woodruff being one of your lecturers at UTT. What do they say to you when they say, okay, when you tell them that this is what you're going to do now?
Well, they have supported me from the very beginning. I also have to make mention of my bass lecturer at UTT, Miss Caitlin Kaminga, who she's taken me under her wings, and even after graduation, she's been there behind me, always asking me, what's the next step? And she even went on to do the recommendations to get me into the university. So I've had a very strong support base throughout my time at UTT as well as after.
So your bass lecturer will tell you what's the next step. I want to ask you that. So after this master's is finished, what do you see yourself? Because we're speaking it and we're speaking positivity.
Yes.
What happens after?
After I complete this master's program, it's also been a dream of mine to return to Trinidad and start a performing arts program. But it will be aimed at levels from young to old. And the reason why I said that is because in many different countries, music is well appreciated, and you find that because the appreciation is so high, you have multi-million industries being birthed all over. In Trinidad, we appreciate music, but to the extent of we love to party, we like to, it has to move the emotions. But you'll find it's not appreciated as art. And my goal is to try to change that. And it needs to start from young, from small. So we need to instill in their minds that music is an avenue that you can take. Because a lot of parents, if you tell them, I want to be a full-time musician, the majority of their of them would react, say, sure you want to go down that road? But I want to change that perception. You can believe, you can dream, you can be what you want to be, and music can be an avenue where you can go.
Do you find that changing a little bit? Because a little while ago, there was a soca group. I know Carl Beaver Henderson was a part of it, Ronnie McIntosh, Roger George. And one of the songs, they actually took that big riff from Stevie Wonder's The Jammer, and they had it in the music. But now you also see other things happening, like there's the Uncovered series, and J9 Perspective also doing Far From Finished. And you see it kind of coming the other way. So people seeing how many avenues that there are inside, one, local music, and two, the fact that soca can be so much more. Do you find that happening within your experience?
Within my experience, it happens, but it's very isolated. It's very isolated. And you cannot really create an industry or something that's really flourishing if it's isolated. It has to be something that's broad and expanded to really be successful. But yes, we are on the path, slowly but surely, to really having that music appreciation.
But for people who already have that music appreciation, where do they get tickets to dream the concert experience?
Right, so we have many ticket outlets. You could go at Napa Box Office, of course, Simon's Musical Supplies, Sasu in Mid-Center Mall, and Shops of Maraval, and Musicians Paradise, Sutton Street, SanFernando. Of course, you could also call 730-0137 to get more information and get tickets out.
Is there a way that people follow your progress, saying, okay, well, this is what you're doing now, this is where you'll be next?
Oh, yes. So we have a Facebook page entitled Dreams, the Concert Experience. So all you have to do is just go on the bar and type in Dreams, the Concert Experience. It will come up, and you get all the information on the progress, rehearsals, videos, as well. After, we're going to turn that into an artist page, Andre Jack artist page, where you get all the updates on my development, what are we doing, and stuff like that.
But have you, so you were accepted 2016, have you gone already?
No, I have deferred to September 2017 to give me more time to acquire funds.
Kind of show up resources?
Yes, yes.
And reminding you that all proceeds go to help Andre fund the school abroad. And for more information, we're seeing numbers 4713-111 or 730-0137. The admission is $200, and I am sure with the cast and crew that is actually spoken about and mentioned, you are going to be in for not just a musical treat, a musical smorgasbord. Just take what you want. It's going to be really nice. Andre Jack, we thank you very much for your time, and we wish you the best in your dream, and the fact that your dreaming will help to inspire others, hopefully.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes.